My son's a funny kid. So his daycare, 3 days a week, does like a day thing, like water day, whatever. Yesterday was crazy hat day. Son, do you have a hat on? Show your hat. I failed. Okay, maybe that's a little bit strong, but I vlogged a lot yesterday. Majority of the day, as a matter of fact, and I obviously didn't release anything. And it was a day that was slowly building up to a moment. Yesterday was the due date for the 7-day Film Fest films. And so Jeremy and I were going to drop off the film, and we did, and everything went fine. But I was going to bring you all along for the ride, and we were going to talk to fellow filmmakers and just sort of get some insights on their process and, you know, some of the challenges they faced, how they feel it went, blah, 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 blah. I brought the camera along with me. But then when we actually got to the venue, I left the camera in the car. And it wasn't like an accident. Oh, I forgot my camera. It was a deliberate, I didn't bring my camera in. And I don't know if it's because I'm still overcoming this vlogging in public feeling or what, but I just didn't bring it in. I was like, I don't know, maybe no one's going to want to talk to me, or, you know, they're not going to want to talk about it. And, you know, for B-roll wise, there's not a lot of B-roll, because it's like when you turn in your film, there's a group of us. Then not when I say a group, there's like many of the filmmakers. They just sort of congregate and we talk about how the movie went or whatever. And maybe if I put the camera in their face, they're not going to talk about it. I don't know, but I didn't bring it in, and so that's why there was no vlog, because I had this day just building up to the 7-day shootout turn-in event, and then I didn't do that, so it's like, what was the point of the vlog? So I didn't release it. But today's a good day. It's 61 degrees outside. It feels like fall in the air. I weighed myself this morning. Now, I did weigh myself yesterday, and I vlogged about it, but I didn't release that vlog, but I lost 2.2 pounds since Monday. I weighed myself again this morning with the intention of vlogging about it, but then I left my camera in the car, so I didn't document it. But I was 269.8, which is awesome. So I'm under 270 for the first time in a few months. And so I know I said in my recommitment vlog I don't have very many goals, but I do have some. Like, I want to be under 270, because that's a big step to get under that 270 number. My next goal is to get actually under 260, because I haven't been under 260 since Christmas time. So that's my next big goal, and I think I can achieve it. So it's a good start today. But let's stop talking and get inside. I left in such a hurry this morning, making sure I got the kids to school on time, making sure they had all their stuff necessary. But I didn't grab any of my stuff for work. Got to work, don't have my book bag, don't have my lunch, nothing. So I gotta drive all the way back home to get my stuff. Now let's get to work. Can I get a large Southern Belle?
Hot, iced.
Hot.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it. Whoever invented sunglasses, it's both like the best thing in the world and the worst. Why didn't they come up with a better way to like keep track of them? I just a couple weeks ago, before I went to San Antonio, bought a $20 pair of sunglasses. Actually, it's about $15, which was mistake number one, spending $15 on sunglasses. And then I lost them sometime in San Antonio. How do you get your creative juices flowing? Especially like when you're stuck on an idea. And I know I sort of talked about this not that long ago. But, you know, I'll go on walks or I'll cut grass, but it's like Jeremy and I turned in the 7-day shootout film. Yesterday, and so now we were talking on the way back. You know, well, what's the next movie? What's our next idea? What are we going to film next? And so it's actually going to be a Halloween movie, which is, you know, one that we'll probably collaborate on. But it's like, I've had this movie idea in my head for. I actually started a script about it. A script for it. It's actually like 2.5 pages done. But it's like I've had it in there for a while, but I've been stuck, and I haven't really given it much thought to try to break through it. But like, so sometimes when I'm in those ruts, especially when I'm writing a script, I'll find material that is similar to the feel that I'm wanting to write. So like this movie is gonna be sort of a dark comedy, but it's not a dark comedy. It's kind of a silly premise, but it's sort of like one of those. It's something that everyone has dealt with before, and I just sort of expand upon it, you know, make it bigger than the situation really calls for. And so I find movies that sort of feel like that kind of match the feel that I'm going for. And I don't steal from them or anything like that, but it sort of gets the creative juices flowing by watching similar ideas. And so now I'm actually breaking through it. I have about 4 pages done. And another thing I like to do is I actually will cut the grass. And whenever I cut the grass or go for walks, it actually helps. It's one of those tasks you don't have to think that much about, so it frees up space to think about other stuff. And so that's usually when I come up with a lot of my ideas. So I'm hoping by the end of cutting this grass, I'll have the whole movie mapped out, and I just gotta put it on paper. But enough of me talking, so I actually have to get this done before my mom gets here, so I should get to work. Grass is cut, but I know there really wasn't a lot today, but that's okay. Sometimes these vlogs are going to be 10 minutes long, sometimes they're not. Although this one might end up being 10 minutes long. It doesn't feel like there's a lot today. But cutting the grass kind of gave me some ideas, not for the movie I'm currently writing, but another movie idea. So that's just kind of how it goes periodically. You know, you have your mind set to one thing, but then your mind decides to do something else. So we'll see what happens with that idea. But anyway, this weekend, my mom's going to be here, and our son Cannon's going to have a big life moment, we're going to say, while she's here. So trust me, I'm going to film it. But anyway, until then, I will see you guys later.